.com. This is Battle of the Sexes.
Yes.
We have a great time, and right now we're gonna get into it. So, cuffing season. So I guess we gotta define it first.
Yeah, please define it, because we do have some listeners that are not from the Northeast.
All right. So basically, cuffing season is, this is my humble opinion, is when obviously the winter changes. The weather and the winter time comes and it changes. Most people don't like to be outside. You're not moving and shaking as much. You're trying to stay a little low key. So usually you try to find somebody that's tolerable enough to spend the winter amount of time. And we live in New York, so you know, you never know. We might just get an announcement, it's gonna be a snowstorm. We might not be able to move for 3 days. So you gotta have somebody that you know can spend time with, because everybody wants company or whatever, but it has to be a healthy balance. That's my definition. You got anything to add to that?
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much covered it. Cuffing season is like, you want some, as a female, that's when the sheets are just not enough anymore. You know what I mean? You need to have that physical.
Or the batteries.
Oh yeah. Hold on, we're gonna get into that. That's part of the survival kit.
Yeah.
We'll get into that later.
The batteries are there. That's the survival kit in case you choose the wrong partner. But yeah, it's just to have somebody there to, you know, keep you warm, and yeah, you pretty much covered it.
So I'm gonna start off with what I think is a requirement. I'll have to say first and foremost, my #1 requirement is a female that's tolerable, meaning that it's not talking about a bunch of BS. Like, if I gotta spend lots of time around you, and this is where these bad so-called diva chicks, all you're doing is talking about the club, what happened on Tiny and T.I., you know what I'm saying, which is cool, but sometimes I want to have an intellectual conversation. Can we talk about dreams, goals, ideas, anything of that nature?
Nice.
So, yeah, that happens.
Wow. Cuffing partner or
just a conversation. Like, who wants to have shallow conversations all day long? Like, this female that I know
so
that just...
you want to marry.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I want to get married, okay. What do you look for,
I look for a couple of different things, but I think the one thing I'm looking for a cuffing partner, and no offense, but you cannot have any kids. Because...
Why are you discriminating?
No, I'm saying though, if that snowstorm is coming, like, I don't want to put you in a position. If you're a man that I would be with, you would more likely be with your child, because that's the type of man you are. But when I call you and say, babe, I need you to come, I really need you to come. Like, not, I'm watching my son, my daughter's sick, like, I don't want that, and I don't want to have to put anyone in that.
Can I bring my daughter? Can I bring my daughter?
You can't have any kids, I'm sorry.
All right. Yo, Cal, what's your
In my requirement from the person or just in general?
The person.
The person, right.
Really, all y'all gonna have aside from, you know, the physical activity is conversation.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we don't necessarily have to have all of the same things in common, but there does need to be that, you know, that dialogue. So if she's not into football, but I'm into football, we at least need to be able to talk about it at least, even if she doesn't like it.
Well, at
like
least
I
let her
said,
tolerate it.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, conversation is really going to be...
Yeah. Even if you lay in the pipe right, you might get a good 3 hours in on a snowstorm day, but what you going to do for the other 21?
And even when y'all cuddling, you know, and even...
You ain't moving in.
And it ain't going to be more cuddling than conversation either. So, that's really the gist of it. And I would say you should size that up from the phone conversations prior to cuffing season.
People talking on the phone still?
No, or text.
The text conversation.
You can't just
I forgot my phone do that.
You can't get locked in and then realize, damn, we ain't got nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
This is going to be a problem.
Yeah. What about you, Johnny?
The main thing, which I done stated in the previous show, and every show I'm going to say, is you got to cook.
Yeah. How you going to be traveling? You can't cook.
You can't cook.
You gotta like to eat.
Oh, yes, coming out. Me ain't cooking.
Throw down, y'all know.
She got vagina management, culinary skills.
And an MBA.
I got a pork shoulder or marinade at home.
Her vagina rating is going up by the minute.
I don't eat pork, but I might now.
So since it's on you, Miss
But
Nia.
I mean, don't you have a partner?
I do.
So
why you putting her on the blast? How you know she
I
was clean?
Yeah. All her teachers done. Nobody's talking about her no more. She's not attending something.
And she said yes or no.
How you know she
Don't
don't
ask
make
that question.
So
what do you look for in a cuffing
partner?
Well, in case you have to replace him because you need a plan B.
Oh my goodness, I can't with that direction. Won't go there.
That is a good partner.
Right, but for cuffing season, I'd say that one of the marginally important characteristics is that you can't be a slob. Like, I'm not trying to be like on cuff with somebody who's like mad filthy, it's a snowstorm and you like living in squalor. Like, I'm not about that. Like,
ain't that what you're supposed to be doing?
A lot of men are confusing this. I'm cuffing. You trying to look for a wife to come cook and clean after you. That's not
if you in my house and something dirty, then clean it.
Hell no. No, it's not.
Ain't you watching this TV? Ain't you laying around?
But John, like, I agree with Ms. King that this is not about like looking for a long-term partner. This is looking for somebody to get me through the winter, through the spring. At the spring, I want to be not so connected that I can't like keep it moving. I'm trying to go to South Beach, Memorial Day coming. I'm trying to live my life. Like, I'm not trying to be like that deeply invested.
So now women can have sex consistently with a man and not get attached? That's a whole nother show. Wait a minute, let's do more.
That's the person that you choose.
All right.
To cuff with.
So this is, get back to what you said, Kel. You said there's two things. It's the physical, and then obviously it's the conversation, right? So this is where a lot of you dudes, y'all need to pay attention, because these so-called diva-looking chicks, when it's wintertime and you wake up and they don't have their pounds of makeup, they don't have their 8 ounces of weave or 37 ounces, whatever they buy. Some of them look like gremlins.
8 ounces.
And let's be honest,
8 ounces of weave is like a...
So you have to pick somebody that looks attractive after rough sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody that could just chill. She got on your basketball shorts, a white beater, and a head wrap, and you still like, yeah, she cute. Because when she take all that slop off her face, and she ain't got the heels on, and the leggings looking all fly, you like, who are you?
If the booty drops when the leggings come off.
Yo, if I didn't think she was watching right now, I would share a story.
Share it anyway.
Protect the innocent involved. Go ahead.
Come on, Johnny. He needs some encouragement. I know you got something. Let's give us some pep music.
Yo, this chick was a totally different person. Like, the way the body, the way the buns and the thighs looked in the G, that came tumbling down.
Damn, he got mesmerized.
Like an avalanche.
Like. Go back to the crib. All right, well, I'm gonna just go, you know,
she don't think this about her. She listening. She know you ain't talking about her.
I'm gonna get into something more comfortable.
Most females like that think, shit, that ain't me talking about her.
I said, all right, go ahead, get into something more comfortable. So this chick came back as a different person, son.
No
makeup gone, hair gone. Nails might have been the only thing that was pretty much the same. Breasts like 2 bags of goldfish. Like, man.
You was locked in already for the night.
Locked in. My back to her the whole night. She hit me with the I'm gonna get you sucker. I thought she was gonna put a leg off. Oh, man.
So you didn't give her none?
Nothing. You get nothing.
Oh my God, that is horrible.
I know what you did.
Yo, Johnny's having fun over there.
This is a couple years ago, man.
Yeah, so that definitely gets on a point. It's like, fellas, if you choosing a woman, you know, don't go for the superficial. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Because the hair salon ain't open when there's 18 inches of snow outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she ain't got all that makeup, you gotta see what she. And if she look like a boy when you wake up, then you're gonna be very disappointed. So I think you should definitely, you know, look for that real beauty, because the booty ain't gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe at 3 in the morning after the club, but when you cuffing, it's not gonna cut it.
Yeah, man. And the thing is, I don't think a lot of dudes even look deep enough for all that, which they should. They should. But yeah, man, look, I mean, you should be able to tell by the walk, jiggle, oh, son, look at her under the sun. That might come tumbling down.
Because them leggings hold everything together.
A mess. I think we got a caller. Let's see. Caller, you live.